Hey folks, it's Jimmy Stewart here. Hoping this is finding you all doing well. Today's video what I was doing was I was playing around with my IYV here. This is the IBM-200 from IYV, available on Amazon when they're in stock. And that's the good news, is that they are going to be in stock again here, hopefully in July and in August. And the other good news is that people were complaining about the last couple of batches of these. After I got mine, they went back and kind of put out a Harley Benton Toman type model. And for those that haven't seen that, or haven't seen my other review of the IYV guitar itself, check out the link up here. I explained the differences between the Harley Benton Toman model and the IYV model, which, by the way, is made by the same company. IYV puts them both out. Now, the Harley Benton model is not a 24-inch scale. It does not have the 0 fret, and it doesn't have the triple markers, and it's wired differently. They don't have the switches. They have a blade switch. So some of these came out kind of that way. They didn't have the 0 fret. They weren't the 24-inch scale. They didn't have the triple fretboard markings. They were still wired the same, but people were complaining about them, so they actually decided to go back and make this version of it again. So the ones that are coming out will be this version. There'll be the 0 fret, which is true to Brian May's guitar. There'll be a 24-inch scale, which is true to Brian May's guitar. They'll have the triple dot markings on the 12th fret and at the end, which is true to Brian May's guitar. And they'd be wired the same. So that's the good news. They sell out very quickly, so if you're interested in one of these type of guitars, check out Amazon. I'd be checking them this month and next month to try to pick yourself up one. But I've neglected this for whatever reason. I have a lot of guitars, so I haven't really been playing it that much. So I decided I would give it a little bit of play time, which I've been doing. And then the other thing I started looking at is on this particular guitar, I mean, it's as close to the Brian May as you're going to get for copies outside of the Brian May copy itself, the Korean made or the Czech made, which are very, very expensive guitars. But one of the things aesthetically that I didn't quite care for was these, the volume and tone knobs. Now, if you look on Brian May's guitar, you will see that those are actually aluminum knobs, and they're big, and they got a little red dot on them. So I went on brianmayguitar.com, and they do sell them. They sell the aluminum knobs, but they've been out of stock for Lord knows how long. I've been checking for 5 or 6 months, and they're always out of stock, so I don't know why. They run about 20 pounds plus shipping from Europe, so figure around $25, $30, I guess, for the knobs themselves. So I started doing some searching around, and I started searching on eBay, and I found a guy and a company that does handmade Brian May upgrades, modification pieces like knobs and bridges and things like that. So I found these online, and here they are here, and I will show them to you. I just got them in, and these are the actual Brian May knobs. So we'll take a look at these. In fact, I'll put them on there. So I'll give this guy a little plug. It's called RS Conversions, Red Special Conversions, Red Special Guitar, handmade pick guards and parts for builds, upgrades, and full conversions. His name is Woody Thomas. He's the owner-operator of RS Conversions, and he's out of New Jersey, I believe. So here's his card there. He's on eBay, and he does this kind of stuff. So I was able to order a set of these. They were like $30 shipped. A little expensive, but not much any more different, I guess, than what you're going to get from brianmayguitar.com. I haven't looked at them yet, so let's take a look, and we'll see what we got here. So they're all wrapped up, all taped up too. Let's get them apart and see what we have. Okay, they do have a little set pin on here, a little Allen wrench set pin. Ooh, that's nice. You can see that. So there's the one. And here's the other one. Now, these are hand machined aluminum. Whoop. Drop that one. There's the other one. They look very nice. I'll just have to get me a little wrench to tighten those on there. And of course now you're not going to know which is tone and which is volume, but if you don't know that by now, too bad. So anyway, today's video we're going to put these on. So let's get to it. Now, so these don't have any type of bit or little Allen key holding them on, so they should just pull right off, hopefully. If not, then you can get yourself a string or a shoestring or even a pick or something. You don't want to dig up your guitar, but these should pull, I would imagine. Oh, yep. Okay. Yep. They just pull right off. Not too bad at all. I'm going to put those in the bag where the old ones, where the new ones are coming from here. Let me clean this up a little bit. There's still plastic on here from the protection of the pick guard. So I'm going to make sure those are all the way, and they are. Okay. So the new knobs do have a little Allen key here, a little hex bit, and I put a T6 on here. Seems to fit. I'm going to line up that dot. There it is. Okay. There's the next one. And it's as simple as that, folks. Not too bad at all. That looks pretty good. It looks a lot better. What I might do later on, I don't know yet. Haven't really looked around for it, but I might go ahead and replace all these silver screws too with black ones to black this whole thing out. There's a lot of screws though. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, 32. It's a lot of screws. But anyway, that is done. Might even sound a little bit better. Anyway, folks, that's it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so, if you'd be so inclined. And until next time, it's Jimmy Stewart saying so long for now. Please stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye for now.